Welcome to another Goodwin English lesson. Today's lesson is a basic beginner's lesson. In today's lesson, we will study how to talk about your hometown. Welcome back. So, in today's lesson, we will learn how to talk about your hometown. This is important because very often when you meet someone for the first time, they will ask you this question: where are you from? And you already know how to answer this, right? Because you watched our video before. We can use this pattern. I'm from country or city. For example, I'm from America. I'm from Jacksonville. If you say a country, often they will ask you this question: what part of that country? And here you can again say, I'm from a city or the region. Here, the person you are talking to may ask you about that city or that region or your hometown. They will use this question: what's it like? Or, what's Jacksonville like? Or, what's your hometown like? So here, we need to know how to answer this question. We need to know how to talk about our hometowns. Of course, there are many different phrases and patterns that you can use to talk about your hometown. But today, we are going to go over some simple beginner patterns. The first pattern is, it has a lot of blank. And here we'll use a noun phrase. This can be used to say what your hometown has many of. Does it have many shops? Does it have many beautiful parks? For example, it has a lot of beautiful parks. It has a lot of interesting restaurants. Here, a lot of can be used with countable or uncountable nouns. So it is very easy to use. Very similar to this is the pattern, there is or there are a lot of blank. And again, we'll use a noun phrase. The difference is that with this pattern, we do have to think a little bit about countable and uncountable nouns. Basically, countable nouns are nouns that you can count. For example, plane, 2 planes, a bear, bears, store, stores, 3 stores. And uncountable nouns are nouns that you cannot count. For example, crime, nature, clean air. Let's look at some examples. There is a lot of crime. There are a lot of good restaurants. The next pattern we can use is, it's famous for blank. Some cities or regions can be famous for food, people, buildings, many different things. Here, we can talk about that. For example, it's famous for its old castle. It's famous for its food. The next phrase is, many people like to blank. You can use this phrase to talk about what many of the local people enjoy doing. For example, do they like to go hiking? Do they like to go shopping? Do they like to have parties? Let's look at some examples. Many people like to go hiking on the weekends. Many people like to have picnics at the parks. The next phrase can be used to talk about how large or how many people are in the city. The population is blank. Here, of course, in the blank, you can say the number of people in the city. For example, The population is 1 million people. Or we can add about or around. The population is about 1 million people. Or if you want to compare it to another city, you can use this phrase. The population is about the same size as that city. For example, Chicago. Sometimes the person you're talking to will ask you, "How's the weather?" Or, "What's the weather like?" If someone asks you this, or if you simply want to talk about the weather in your hometown, you can use these phrases. It rains a lot. It is very dry. It is always sunny. It is very humid. One important thing to remember is that after you talk about your hometown, it is usually polite to ask the other person about their hometown as well. Today's homework is very easy. In the comment section, please answer this question. What's your hometown like? In my hometown, there is a beautiful beach. It is famous for its friendly people. Many people like to go surfing or play golf. The population is about 6,000 people. Well, that's it for today's lesson. If you have any questions, please write them in the comment section below. If you liked today's lesson, please hit the like button and subscribe to our channel. My name is Randy League, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.